Well, first of all, Alexander, huge fan since the True Blood days. So this is an honor to be chatting with you today. And
Thank you.
congratulations on this film. I was blown away by your performance as Amleth, and I absolutely loved it. I loved Robert's use of cinematography and the use of natural lighting. So it was honestly just a beautiful film. So congratulations to you, first of all.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. So I have to ask about Nicole Kidman. What is it like being husband and wife in Big Little Lies to working to being son and mother for the Northmen?
Um, it was it was wonderful to be reunited. The the relationship is quite different. It's mother son, not husband and wife, but it's another very dark, dysfunctional, twisted relationship. We shot the scene. There's a scene in the movie in which my character confronts his mother, basically tells her who he is, that was it's a very long, quite important scene for the movie, and that was our first day together on set. Nicole joined us halfway through the shoot because we had a lot of big action set pieces that we shot before Nicole got there. And I'm very grateful that we already had a really strong connection and there was a deep level of trust from having had the Big Little Lies experience. So to be reunited and to go straight into something so difficult like that scene was, and it was incredibly helpful to know each other so well, and again have that level of trust, and it was one of the highlights of the whole experience. And again, after months of rolling around in the mud and fighting, as fun as that is, it was quite I was quite ready to be just in a room with a fantastic actors, and just like be working on a long, nice, meaty dialogue scene. So it was absolutely wonderful.
I love that. I feel like Nicole Kidman has her biggest fan right here in you after all of that praise.
She's
But
incredible.
yeah, yeah. Last question for you. I absolutely love the lighting and cinematography, like I said, and I feel like it's rare in film sets these days to use natural lighting like that. How did that affect your performance when you were filming on location and the use of natural lighting in both Ireland and in Iceland?
It's uh, technically challenging. The way Rob and Jaron, his cinematographer, the way they work is quite unique, especially when it comes to big action adventure movies. The fact that not only is there natural lighting, but it's shot on film, one camera only, and there are basically no cuts in the scenes. It's just one long continuous shot, which means you have there are no shortcuts. You can't chop it up into bits and pieces. You can't do a pickup. You have to do the whole thing, which means you have to do a lot of planning and a lot of rehearsing and a lot of figuring out the relationship between us actors and the camera, and that relationship. And so it was challenging, but also very immersive, because when you've done that prep and planning, when you're on set shooting, you move around a 360 Viking village, and it's not a set; it's a real village built the way it would have been built 1,000 years ago,
Wow.
using the right type of wood with the right type of grass. And there were 5 Viking scholars, historians, working on the sets and the script to make sure that everything was historically accurate. So as an actor, that's obviously quite helpful when you're on a set, knowing that it looks exactly the way it would have looked, and you can move around the set, and know where is there a fake fourth wall. It's all real, and that was quite an experience.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for that answer. They're wrapping me. Alexander, congratulations to you. I love the film. I thought yours and Anya's chemistry was so amazing.
Oh, thank
And
you.
I did love the ending, even though I was, frustrated with him. And I'm like, oh, why? But no, I can't wait to talk about it with other people, honestly, since it's been a
Oh,
while since I've seen it. But thank you so much for your
I
time
really
today.
appreciate that. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, I appreciate you. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much, Alexander. Bye bye.
Thanks.